If you like to eat, then you are in for a treat. On this day, we will be creating a plant-based meal prep. I decided to do lion's mane mushrooms with string beans and mashed potatoes, and baby, you gonna love it. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, we are cooking today. Today we are cooking another meal, plant-based meal. Today I'm trying to make some lion's mane crab cakes. Some vegan lion's mane crab cakes. Little old me finally trying to do it. And I'm also gonna make some mashed potatoes and string beans to go with it. Are y'all excited? Would you like a plate? I'll make you one, okay? Just stay to the end and then I can promise you a plate as long as you promise that you stay to the end and learn how to make it for yourself, okay? Before we get into prepping this meal, y'all, we're gonna start off with cutting our fruit so we can make us some fruit trays for the week. My favorite fruit is mango. I know it has a lot of sugar in it, but baby, I love me a mango. I'm like a baby. We'll suck on a mango. You hear me? Anyway, so we have mangoes, pineapple, strawberries, and other different fruits. And y'all gonna see me put together this fruit bowl. Of course, you want to clean your vegetables and fruits first. I use apple cider vinegar. I used to do baking soda and apple cider vinegar, but I learned over time that those two do not mix well for cleaning. But you know, whatever you have in your cabinet, put it to work. I finished cutting up all my fruits, and y'all, I ate some along the way and they were so good, so juicy. Strawberries, hit the spot too. I thought they were sweeter as a kid, but as I grow older, I'm learning that strawberries are not that sweet. Anyways, we're gonna make us a smoothie with some of the fruits and the vegetables that we are adding to our meal. So celery, putting some celery in the smoothie. I don't usually do that, but girl, we gotta get them greens in. The greens is very important. Then we did pineapple, mango, you know. Love me a tropical smoothie. Drizzle a little honey on top. Then I added some blueberries that I had in the freezer, frozen blueberries. They're good antioxidants for the body, so definitely wanted to add those in too. Back to making these fruit cups. Got my smoothie. Now we're gonna go ahead and do some division of the fruit, and I always make it challenging, y'all. It be hard. Let me elaborate a little bit. When I said it be challenging with the fruit, I just mean I be being a little stingy with some of the fruit cups. They came out really good. One thing that I didn't do in this video that I usually do is I drizzle honey on top of my fruit cups and I put some cinnamon in there, y'all, and boom, okay? All right, now let's get into actually prepping this meal. I'm about to skin my Yukon potatoes and then I'm gonna slice them up into cues because we are making mashed potatoes from scratch. Stop playing. We don't do instant round here, okay? Get your tail in the kitchen. I know my husband's gonna be blessed, okay? And my children too. Their mama cooked from scratch, period. Learned on her own. Okay, so the potatoes are done being cut. Now you know we about to put them in the pot and let them boil. Didn't show you that, but you know what's next. Now we got these lion manes mushrooms. So you do have to clean them, but once you clean them, you cannot let a lot of water get into these mushrooms. So I was damping it with a paper towel. Okay. All right, now we're going to get into chopping it up because we're making our crab cake. We're making our crab meat right now so we can put together this crab cake. Banging. You know, first bite, you gonna know. All right, we done chopped up all of our mushrooms. Now we are about to cut up the onion, baby. Cutting onions is like, do this before you go to a funeral, okay? Do this after a breakup, okay? That's when you need to cut the onions, okay? All right, y'all, next up is the celery. You know we need celery for our crab cakes, so we're about to chop down some more celery. Next time, y'all, I just got a juicer, so the next time I buy celery, I won't have to waste it. And I'm saying I wasted it because I don't think I cook right after. Next time we're gonna juice that celery, because baby, we need celery juice, beet juice, grapefruit juice, orange juice. Anyways, back to the main entree. Do not forget this when you're making your crab. We put our celery, lion's mane mushroom, and onions in the bowl and everything that goes with that meal. And, you know, we stirring it all together. You know, the instructions will be in the description box. So, because I know y'all see me put the onions, the celery, and the lion's mane on the stove, you do need to cook it some first. And then you put it back in the bowl. Then you add the mayo and your binders and everything that's going to make this crab cake come together. Okay? Then you're going to mix it all together like that. And so I decided to put some of the crab cakes on the stove. And then I put the remaining of them in the oven. And I had more success putting them in the oven versus the stove. Maybe because these pans I got, baby, they are not, what is it? Pan resistant or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but this ain't that. So it was definitely sticking. No matter how much oil or butter I put in one of these pans, baby, if it's meant to stick, it's gonna stick. So, yeah. Anyways, green beans are done to the perfection. I like mine. I don't like that hard, chewy stuff. We're not eating edamame. We're eating string beans. So I like mine soft. Back to these mashed potatoes. I told y'all we were doing them from scratch. So at the boiling, you know, you drain the water. You make sure the potato is soft. Then you take a fork and you start smushing it down, smashing it. Some of y'all may have a better potato smasher. That's good for you. But I'm using it, you know, the other way. Adding my milk and my herbs and my butters and everything that I need to make these vegan mashed potatoes, and boom. Before the flip over, we're gonna flip these over.
Like you love on a baby just being born. It will come to pass. It will.
Hola. What they say? Kiss the chef. Baby, do you see this meal? Only thing we're missing is bread, but we trying to stay up off that. But hold on. You see it. Seasoned to perfection, okay? Cooked thoroughly, okay? I was gentle with it. I took my time with it, and it came out a masterpiece. Anyways, thank y'all for checking out this video and clicking on here. I hope you received everything you needed to inspire you to get into your plant-based cooking. I will put the meal in the description box, recipe, everything that you need to recreate this. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.